Hey guys, let me start this. We're back. This is the Jack of some trades here. Last episode we talked about top level strategies just to work our way through the abyss of, maybe not the abyss, but through the madness of Swagbucks alone and all these other sites. Going from previous episodes, just bring you guys up to speed. We are starting from $0 and we are grinding. I want to say grinding the surveys and free money sites. You saw the research. We had a couple of links, and we signed up for a few sites. Now since we've done our research, we went over some strategies, and we even kind of built. Excuse me. I want to say I don't want to say a database, but it's something that maybe it is turning into a database, but at least some sort of like I don't know. I want to say mental mind map because this is kind of important to do because I just want to start quantifying these things and to be somewhat of a continuation from the previous episode. However, I'm not going to go review every little thing. I'm just going to kind of tell you my initial thoughts. Sorry, I'm not going to say I'm going to not review. I'm not going to add every little thing I see here. I'm just going to go through what makes sense to me, and I'll just talk through it in real time because to me, that's kind of how it should be. You're just going to go through the flow. So as you can see, I'm kind of just slowing down right now, and that's no bueno. So without further ado, I'm just going to start scrolling, and here's what I would pretty much do. I start with max min. Hey, it's the opposite of min max, right? Partner with Uber Eats. So let's see here. Uber Eats, that's an opportunity for some. I do not want to partner with them, so I'm not going to include it. Home security you can trust. This actually would be cool if I needed that, and who knows if they're good or not, but no bueno. Then, sorry, I'm going to play some music in the background. It kind of gets me in that nice, calm, zen mood. No, I want to say zen, but just chill mood, you know? Dun, 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 dun. All right, now we're back. Are you overpaying for car insurance? Again, this is more of an offer. I wouldn't want to include that. I want to do things that are actionable, like take advantage of something new. Again, for you, if you're looking for car insurance or to switch, you'll probably get some emails. So again, just try to be really firm on what you're doing there. But squeeze, that sounds interesting. But I'm not looking for car insurance, and it says must purchase a policy too. No. Get paid up to 2 days early. SoFi. So they have mobile cash management, requires a deposit of $200. I do like these banking ones because one, it's pretty cool to have multiple banks because you don't, just leveraging what you've got. But you don't want to have too many. But these, once we do more research, we'll kind of see which ones are better, which ones are worse, because we can always move money around too eventually. So when I like to think about these offers, I said we're legitimately trying to build something here. So for me, when I see these banks, this is en route to what I'm doing. So SoFi, that looks pretty interesting. I'll probably rank them later, but these are the ones that keep catching my eye. And this is $175, 32 days. All right. So that will require that. So let's do 32 days. I'm just going to keep saying 15 minutes for the banks until proven otherwise, and I will update these numbers as well in real time. Probably not all like every day, but yeah. And earn 175. That's a lot. Cool. And I'm gonna bold this. I mean, effectively making $700 an hour, assuming it takes 15 minutes to sign up. All right, maybe I'm just being too gracious here. I want to do 30. This just seems just a little bit asinine. I thought Chime said 11, but just in the spirit of just not being silly. There. I don't know if this is even more realistic. It might actually be higher, but that is... Yeah, we're going to color this green. Why? Well, because... I don't know. To me, it helps paint the picture. I don't like the green on blue. So let's just make it a little bit dark green. Undo. Control Z also works. If you go to edit, it'll tell you undo. It'll tell you Control plus Z as well. So again, I don't have to do Control to show you that, but yeah, just figured that would have helped. So let's figure out something lighter. And all right, this is not working. This green is not working. Let me just do something like this. Yeah, that's fine. And this is a little bit sorry, that's a format painter, fill color. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Paint filler. Do that. SoFi. Boom. Cool, right? And let me, if you guys are listening, let me know if you want me to keep doing this, or maybe if you like just kind of skip like little longer parts where it's kind of, let's say, boring. But you know, I don't have to do this in complete real time, but this is just to show you that real time. And you know, it's not as long as you guys think, especially if you're following through and you know you're thinking about things and whatnot too, and making decisions. So. Take a bite of debt with payoff when you fund a loan of $5,000 or more. Wait a minute, what? All right, this thing's tiny. I can't read it. I'm gonna make this bigger. That's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Who made it? 5,000 is on average increase. I mean, look, I pay my credit cards on time, but this is not a bad option. Loans, credit approval loan. I don't know. And about that, that's something you can quote unquote do if we want to talk about leverage or something like that. But no, I'm not about that. All in one that requires payment. Personal loans get you started. Same email address. So Varo, huh? Another banking platform. Again, it seems like the banks are just willing to shell out money to help. Again, we'll see how this pays out. I'm pretty sure it'll take up some time, but I could probably do the offer too. But shit, and I'll do that. I could do that right here. See a link bank account. And that and all this makes sense. So time. Again, 30 defaults and 45 days. And I'm going to shrink this because I feel like this, you guys have seen this long enough. It might be bothering you, but it's bothering me. And what I'm going to do to make this, try to make this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. It's not real time. Oh, we already have it. So now it's not iterate. Max value. Because again, max value is just a concept. We only know until hindsight. So we could talk about theory and then we run and take the action. So, and then I could probably tell you how long it takes to do it. Well, when we actually go through it, it should be pretty fast. Well, relatively fast. Modern banking by current. 2 days faster. Free overdraft fees. Require a $200 minimum deposit within 45 days of opening a premium checking account. All right. Current banking. Research is fun. Ugh, honey. No, honey. I just want to turn this off. Go away. We're not any better. We're not a bank, we're better. Huh. So they have a $200 promo, and they say, what again? Yeah, so what's premium checking? You know, they mentioned premium checking, but I don't see premium checking. No hidden fees. I mean, I kind of like what they're about. I'm still looking for the other thing, but I'll look at that later. But this one does strike me as interesting. Cool looking site though. All right, current. Now I'm probably digging deeper into the rabbit hole of like what makes sense, but again, this is relevant. Like it's nutty that if I get an online bank account and then just do some offers right now after we do the strategies, fund that bank account, and then do all these other ones. Like, it's crazy, and you get money just to do that, and we can figure out which ones we like, and we can actually have multiple bank accounts. When I think of like diversity, that's kind of what I think about too, especially as we kind of talk more about money. All right, 45 days for current, and we're going to 30 minutes. 12,000. Or is that the same as borrow? Because it's like the same offer. Let's see. Bottom. Yeah, it has to be. There's no way. Or am I crazy? $25 or more, but it's still $45. 12,000. Okay. But I mean, come on, $25 or more just to link it? Dude, we get Chime and that. I don't know. That TFT mind of mine. I don't know. That game is addicting. And we're not going to do totals here. This is just, we're just going through it. These banking ones. Grand Mafia, huh? Alright, so this is a game. So let's figure this out in real time. So out of the gate, I think I mentioned this before with Gin Rummy. If a game is fun in theory and it's addicting, it's probably worth doing if it's something that you're not like trying to. Oops, it's 2,500. You're not trying to do like spend too much energy on. Like if you're spending like that hour or 2 hours playing a game, you might be like watching a movie, or it might just be like on the toilet or just doing something like that, or you know, if you spend X amount of hours, you're effectively making this much dollars. So, and we're gonna keep going all the way down here. Time minutes now, 30 days after install. I don't know if it's gonna take 10 hours, but you got 30 days, so that's worth noting. If you're gonna play that, you're probably gonna dedicate your time. So again, when it comes to figuring out what you're doing, I would rather play Gin Rummy than probably this Grand Mafia game, but you might like this game, so I ain't stopping you. Pending for 7 days. $30 days, right? No, let's use our noggin instead of just staring blanks. Okay. 30 days within 25. I figure you can probably do, what, 5 less. It might take like a week. If I gave a week 2 hours a day, it's got to be like 14 hours, right? Let's do 5. Let's do 7 hours a day times 2 hours. 14 hours. That's probably at the low range. 10 to 14 hours. That's got to be a range. Regardless, the minimum is 600 to probably like, that's just 700. I'm estimating that. And we have to get it done. The lag time is in 7 days, but that's just more so for our knowledge. Essentially $9 an hour, though, assuming this time in minutes. And we could probably do a column for hours. But yeah. Alrighty. Price of Kingdoms. I think I've seen a commercial from them, and that means they're paying money. They're paying money for people to join their game. It could be an addicting game. It could be a fun game. This desk can 10 times faster with in-game payments. So that's actually, what the hell? That's interesting. So this one does not require a purchase. Must reach 18 levels. There's no time limit. And sorry I didn't do the Grand Mafia. I'm just going to do this as I go. I'm not going to spend too much time. Like we can fill in the blanks later. I just want to move forward. Type. This is a game. But game, I'm not going to put fun. I'm just going to put game. Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's fun. This is not a game that I probably, it could be fun, but I'm not going to say super keen on it. Minutes. They say 10 times faster. So this could be what? 10 hours to what? 1 hour? 100 hours to 10 hours. So this is interesting. I don't want to use an equation here. It's got to be a range. So this could be like, let's just say 2 hours. Let's just say 120 minutes to 10x, 1200, right? And we're going to try to use our head here. And it's going to be 7 days. And let's just assume, if I just 120 here, 50, and then it's 50 to 500 done. We're just adding a 0. Nope, get out of here. So it's going to be 50 to 500. Essentially, this is a very, again, if the strategy, is meant to be like min-max and we're taking advantage of everything, we still haven't figured out the strategy. We're just looking at good stuff right now. Like, there might be a way to get this stuff more expedited, but if it can be done 10 times faster, I wonder what the in-game payments are, because what is this one? Because if in-game payments are, say, $10, we get $90. We get to level 18. Now I don't know if this is going to be a fun game or not. So this is where, yeah, that's just a lot. Like, I don't know why who would actually, I mean, it's a cool thing that they allow it, but you know, I don't know how long this takes. I mean, if you don't want to spend $90 to try to make, or not spend, like spend $10 to save 9 hours of your life, right? 10 hours saved. 10 hours saved. For, we're not, let's just talk about pure dollars, because this is not even effective. Like, this is actually real, like a real functional problem. Within 21 days too. So you have 3 weeks. So if it's up to, you can spend 3 days. Huh. 10 hours saved. We are effectively, I mean, we can save up to 10, I mean, potentially 10 hours saved. In theory, where this is all theory, but come on, we're just putting these pieces together. I mean, we could make like this, it could be a plus $80 thing. And we could talk about ROI and whatnot, but still, you're making like spend $10, 8x, 9x value here. So this one is a little bit different because it does require a bank. Because how else are you going to fund? I mean, we don't have credit cards, we don't have anything, you know, we don't. But this one's a spicy. This is more of a math equation, because like, if you like the game, then this is not work, you know. But I'm going based off of what I already like so far. Like, I want to play Gym Rummy more than this game. But this is actually one that makes me think, well, I'm fucking almost making, I don't want to cuss, but $50 to $500 effectively. Maybe less because I have to spend $10, but but I think that makes sense. And again, we're talking about dollars per hour, dollars here and here. Let's just create a total. So just so we can kind of see our, oh yeah, that equals sum, and look, it'll fill you in. So let's just keep our eye on the prize as well. It's $9.95. And trust me, I think in future videos, we're not going to be doing spreadsheets the whole time. I think this is just how the process goes. That said, I mean, look at this. We spent 20 minutes, okay, a little bit more from the previous video. Let's just say like a half an hour. Oh, jeez. $900, essentially, give or take. And we probably, again, we'll probably do some things we actually took advantage of and figure out math, but we'll get there as we see it. Dude, I'm literally just going down just the top order ones. This is nuts. Raid. So install Platinum Play. What the? No. Cancel. I am not about to do that right now. Now I've seen a commercial on this. It does look like it's League of Legends. So for me, create an account and launch and automatically enjoy. So I didn't want to open that. I wanted to open the deal. I don't want to download it. I just wanted to see the deal. Was that crazy? Yeah, see, I clicked that, right? So this is probably a... Here it is. That's why I probably should just be smarter about it, because I didn't make this bigger. So what am I expecting? Did that work? Nope. Sorry. Open 2 sacred charts within 30 days of installation. You can use it by purchasing from the shop. You must play the game on your computer. That's perfect because I love it. Playing on your phone is not eligible. This offer is brought to you by Revenue Universe. Don't know. This could. Well, I like League of Legends, so this is actually a pretty good one too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just play the game. Play the game. 2 shards. I don't know. More or less that. I'm just gonna do a quick synopsis game. I'm putting this under fun. See, it's nice when you kind of just spend time doing this research, man. Literally. And this is just side, like, it's like, this is for me right now. If I'm making nothing, I might as well be entertained. Or sorry, if I'm making something and before doing more harder work, I might as well just enjoy myself. And that's kind of the whole idea behind this. Heck, maybe I become good at Raid, but I'm still gonna play TFT. So Raid, I'm looking forward to it. But if I had to guess hours, it's probably at least 10. But again, this has that fun factor in how many days? Hover. 30 days. And this is one of those equations too, 30 days. Because I don't know how much you can spend here. So, I mean, lower end 600 minutes. I'm not going to say an hour. No, that's probably 10 hours. Still probably not. This is probably, I would have to say at least 2-3 hours minimum. League of Legends is because you have to learn the game and play mechanics. And then you have to play like 4 or 5 games. And I'm going to say 300 minutes on the low end. So it's a $19 an hour. Up to 3,000. So 19 to 3,000. So again, 250. I think it was 2. That was it. 320. 300. At least 5 hours. 10 hours. 5 hours should be right. There it is. Yeah, 19. So again, we can kind of start getting a range too. It's like, oh, we can play some gym rummy, effectively make $19 an hour. If we wanted to pay. Like, I know we are paying, I don't know if we pay like $10, but we're still making $85. So again, that's more of a transaction, but this is one of those where it's, you know, if you want to value more of that, more of the fun, because that, no, like I said, I'm maybe selling myself in this game. It looks like League of Legends, and I like the game. What can I say? Bank account, a qualifying direct deposit. This offer is now available to banks. So I saw one where it said you can't do PayPal or direct deposit. Now, at the same time, I'm not going to blindly give them my money because I don't know more about this bank. I know the branding seems weird, but like, oh, I like a good bank though. I hate to sound like an adult, but let's just kind of piece everything together one by one. Go to bank. We're getting $80. So it's going to be $8,000. And you're probably wondering, hey, we're going to have to deposit all this money for all these banks. It's no. We're going to do these one at a time. Like you'll see, it doesn't take. I mean, it will take some time to do it, but with this walkthrough, hopefully, or the blind walkthrough, I should say, we should get there. I think. I mean, hell, we already made 1,100 theoretical dollars. We just got to actualize it. So yeah, 32 days. Again, this is the time like to sign up 30 because we're waiting. This is not active time. This is just like we're doing our thing. Our life's going on. Like that's the whole point. You know, we're spending our action. Like this is the time we're putting the action in, and we're waiting. And that's effectively dollars per hour. Because if you're working, actively working with your hands or whatever, you're not making that much an hour moving your hands and being active. But you're being active signing up for this. So kind of, you know, we just gotta keep. Or at least I'm telling myself, gotta keep this. So we got that lag time, 32 days. And we'll just do the equation here. And that's the effective. I'm gonna put a star here. And these ones I wanna say like are more equations. I'll make a note later on. But that's not bad. Pay to lose weight, no. Healthy meals, no. How much you spend, borrow how much you saved. This one might be pretty interesting one because spend, borrow, saved. You know, if this bank might streamline this overall. I mean, you know, we're going to keep doing patch notes and whatnot, but regular paychecks, social security income. Oh wait, annuities, retirements, and/or unemployment payments. What? Okay. Let me still get regular paychecks through people, I think. This one might be interesting. See if I could pull that off. Not pull it off, but see if... One bank. Oops. I'll just say that. The gist of it. Bank. Swagbucks. Estimated time. I'm gonna keep doing 32 days. Deposit $50 of crypto. We already have a SoFi one, so that's interesting. Trade crypto, get up to $100 in Bitcoin. So this is more of an investment one. 7 new crypto. And so this, you know, when we talk about going down the rabbit hole, this is one of those things where we talk about that strategy. And this is where we talk about that sanity check. Like, let's just kind of keep things in order. Do this, and let's just talk about crypto / investments. Because we got to circle back to this. These are things that, one, if we're building money, these deals, or at least for me, make a lot of sense. For you, it doesn't have to be, but this also hits the mark of what I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking for Bitcoin, and we'll see where we're going. So yeah. Oh, it's SoFi digital assets. You start with $10, do it all in the SoFi app. Okay. Easy peasy, right? Sorry, I was just reading that. So that's interesting. So I did put that in. I'm just gonna stop pressing that. I gotta hover over disclaimer. So $50 and make your first trade. And that's interesting. So $50 gives out. You deposit 50. You effectively are. I know you're effectively putting in 50, doing the trade, and yeah, it's gonna be recall investments, but you're getting 72 back. I mean, you're effectively making $22. I know I didn't mention that earlier. Like with the deposits, there is probably a little bit more to the math of the equation. So. But we'll get to that as we refine our formula. So, or, you know, our strategy. But I think, like I said, this is the whole iterative process. We figure it out as we go. So, $50, wait, is it, yeah, deposit 50. Deposit $50, oops. Trade. And this is crypto trading. And I see. There's probably more details, but I'm assuming 30 days or 30. Isn't that crazy? Now we're just looking at all these numbers. It's nuts. But when you keep going to it, it's, you know, I know it feels like it's a little bit of a hassle, but when you see that value and you're like, huh, you mean to tell me I can potentially make $1,300 on this guy spending 40 minutes to plan to make that, though, you know? Like it's an extra hour, you know, it's like, but this is what I think we're like stackable. Like this is the stuff where in theory and how it really happens, actual like effort, I think that's how it goes. And I think that's how like what people build wealth. And that's how you kind of like get to where you want to go. And I think when you own business and do your own thing, that's kind of where you want to end up. At least that's my 2 cents. I'm not purchasing anything here. eToro. Same thing. $200. That's it. This offer. So use I have already one temporary user. Yeah. So you know, like this is already leading into like some good thoughts of like, hey, if I want to go crypto, how are we gonna go that route? Maybe we can turn something with that, dude. We could potentially build something. Just using cryptos to start. That'd be gnarly. Sorry. Minimum deposit. eToro. Again, like, I want to point this out. Like, we're not going to be millionaires doing this. This is building, like, funds over time to then use more. And this looks like we're only going through the banking stuff, which is still pretty high. Euros is that 7,000? Crypto trading, honestly trading. 7,000. 72 hours, 3 days. Whoa. You want to see you got to spend money to make money. Again, when you deposit this, you're not spending it. It's meant to be used to grow money. So again, $0 to $1 million just means like everything we're using with this money is just going to be used to reinvest in itself. And I probably should update that right now because I know we're getting deeper into it, but I think I figured out like that's the best. Like the whole idea is grow to 1 million, just reinvest in itself. Let's see if we can make the world turn. We'll see though. Sanity check. So we're doing that. We're building our little frameworks here. We're still doing the top 3. We're wandering. Min-max. Interesting fun. I know I'm more focused on the min-max, but invest. Motley Fool. So you get a $79 dollar membership. And earn. Okay, so it says 70 and then it says 7,000, 4,000. So that one of those is an error. We'll pend for 32 days. Allow for 5 days for a reward to appear as pending. That is something I'm not going to include, but I decide, you know, if you're coming, in theory, if you're listening to this advice and people come from like this point of sound reason, I feel like I have to do the same. So there is some value. There is some value in that. It's just more so I'm not there yet, you know. City, wait, Mafia City. Did we do that one? Grand Mafia. It's another one of these. Grand Mafia, game fun, Mafia City. Game fun. And again, you guys might enjoy this game. Like, who knows? I think it's worth playing. You never know. Like, I don't want to. If I'm gonna do these, I don't want to just do it to. What do I say? Like to. I don't know what's the right way. Like, I want to do it not to like break the system. It's literally. I want to have fun when I do this, and if I'm having fun with the game and I show you the game in theory, if I even go that route, you know. I want to be wholehearted. You get my honest thoughts on the game. If it sucks, then, well, at least I got money telling you it sucks. Or if they're, you know, but that's just my 2 cents. But I don't know. I mean, I do like these types of games, like back in the day. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's just more of an interest thing. Like if I think it's going to be terrible, I would never play it. Or would just want to be mentioned. But I do think it's a game. And upgrades are available. This is one of those where you pay a little bit and. Oh, so yeah, I can just reach it within 30 days. So again, mansion level 25. Game fun. Oops. Let me update that. Sorry, you guys don't see me looking one direction while I'm talking, and you guys see the whole screen. It's kind of weird how that works. Mafia City trading. It's not trading. Within 30 days, that's good. 7 days. Oops. And I'm assuming it's going to be like Grand Mafia. $6 an hour. Grand Mafia is $9 an hour. Look at that. See, even if we wanted to start saying, like, which one do we want to go first if we're in the Mafia grind? Boom. Hey, if you have a second phone, you could do both. It's kind of crazy. You can double your output. So if you have an old iPhone, that might be a crafty way to, you know, expedite your gameplay. But that becomes more of an addiction. So just something worth noting too. Maybe not an addiction, but obsessive. Rent a car for any rideshare or delivery gig. Hire a car on daily insurance needed. Huh. With no long-term contract, get 3-day rental. This is cool. Now I'm not gonna throw this away. Like this is more of an interest for me. Like I'm not gonna spend money, but as we scale, traveling might be a thing. Just saying. Kings of Avalon. I thought I saw a commercial here, so let's just do that. Level 22 does not require, this offer does not require purchase. Yeah, so I think this is more of those like math equations if we want to do wholeheartedly or not, but I'm just going to stick with this. Oops. Kings of Avalon. And again, we'll figure that out as we get closer, but I think we just worked out the math in general. We're just going to do estimate 300 minutes, assuming 30 days, they say 72 hours. Hey. You know, again, the amount of energy and time we're doing, you kind of see, you know, where we're going at. And sometimes we may not have access to some of these yet. It's kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a little bit like Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Like you play or like some simulation, but it's like no, just put it all on a screen and start. We'll get used to it. Another SoFi? They're everywhere. I'm not doing all. No, I'm not doing. You're too much SoFi. All right. So you guys saw some other videos that I had, or earlier ones. MGM, I did sign up for them, so can't do it. But this, if you're good at sports betting, or if you have a feeling when we talk about different ways to make money, hey, I'm not opposed to how you do it. If you have a good eye, you're sharp. Hey, see if you could win it. But $10 and you make $60 back. But can't sign up for that one. Same World Series of Poker. My wife already has that. Is this the app? Level 50 within 14 days. Sometimes if I think if I'm gonna have to do like a multitask, I think this might help. Like I don't want to sit. It's within 14 days, so I don't know how fast it's gonna go. Level 50, that does seem like it's a lot though. So let's do some research. Let's see. Poker game leveling. Almost 50. Hey, look, Reddit talked about it. See, easy. Let's just crowdsource our knowledge. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. 3 days now. Very low progress. Most quickly losing pages. It's just the folding every hand to level up and only betting where you had a great deal. Don't do this. No, I'm not trying to get... What? Swagbucks? Oh, I guess there was a Reddit. Hey, that might help too. Here's my tip for free chips. Okay, before you get bored. Yeah, see, this is too much. Snowflake event. I'm not. That's too much for me. Nope. Sorry, that's already too much mental pain. And you know what we say? Like, or is it? Essentially, the lowest mental pain. That's big. And look, I already spent too much time thinking about it. Being able to have it. Great shadows. So I'm not going to talk too much. These already seem like the same thing. Honestly, like I said, this is too much for me. I already kind of know what I'd be doing out of the gate for some of these games. So if I were just to do, I'm just going to find ones that look interesting at this point. Like I don't want to grind at these. I know it's a lot, but I'm just going to see what else pops up. Because we already have a decent amount of offers. Needed Acorns, Albert. That's it. $20. Low buy-in. Deposit 20. Get 60. So one of the things I like doing is talking about usability. I feel like I just want to compare all these sites and usability and be like, nope, 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 nope. Just silly ideas. Oopsie daisy. No, no, no. Bank. So essentially, if we have a bank or a way to just deposit funds, and we'll figure out how to deposit it when we get there. Yeah, because mainly we just need to get a start. We just have to create a bank account, make Swagbucks. So yeah, that's going to be the next major step here in the scouting, what we've learned. Because I want to start, I know we're doing more scouting, but it's becoming more actionable too, as you see. And I think the other scouting videos, I think what I'm going to do instead, or there's going to be more reviews and like just how I'm just going to try to use the site more intuitively, so I'm not talking through it. Like, not as long as this, but just go with more of the flow, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so we're going through here. Albert, I like it. And again, I'm not trying to be super fast. I am just trying to, like, not feel rushed, you know? Because really, we have, in theory, all the time in the world, so if we're kind of going at our own pace. And we're timing it. Hopefully with better timing this time. Don't need... But you can see it's starting to go down. Bingo. Invest in the children you love. Parents, families collectively invest. Childhood's financial future. This is relevant. I believe it is. So let's do that. Or not do that, but you know, like just start working through some of these that make sense. Control Z. Oh, requires $15 or more. Just want to see. Banking, banking, gonna do some banking. Yeah. Albert regards to 20. Yeah, these are all like half an hour. I'm assuming, again. 32 days. I'm assuming the other one said 42, I think, days. Alright, bad memory recall right now. But effectively making that much to invest in my kid's future. Alright. We'll see, though. No, we're not going down that rabbit hole. I just want to do the sign up. The crypto look cool. And for the bang for the buck, I'm not going to... I think we have enough banks now, you know. If there's something that really speaks to me, I'll look for it. But as you can tell, we're... You know, I don't want us to grind the bank thing, you know, but I want us to keep finding things that make sense. That we can kind of like stack onto. Webull, I've heard of them, 0 commissions, 0 minimum deposits. I do recall they have crypto. Board Kings, oh yeah, Board Kings, baby. This game's addicting. I already have an idea for that one. You think I'm silly? Well, let's do game. This one, I will probably... I just love that game. I just want to play it. I don't know how long it takes, but I'll just say I think 10 hours. That might actually be a little bit too high. If you're going to play it, I think there's a strategy too. But the whole strategy and what you want to do is to play it, you know. I'd say 4 hours. 240. And what do they say how much this pays out? 15? Yeah, 15 days. We're not going to pay or anything to go above that. Like I said, I think it's just a fun game. And I'll vouch for it. $10 an hour. Again, if you want entertainment in your spare time, I don't know. I like that game a lot. It's been years since I've touched it. I wonder if it's even applicable. We'll give it a shot. Because I have everything new. Well, let's learn more. We'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't credit it, it doesn't. That's no biggie. Oopsie daisy. Sorry, my head's just up in the clouds. I'm just too busy thinking about this game. Alright. Yeah, I like gaming. What can I say? Ba-dum-bum. Build your own website in 3 easy steps. Interesting. I'll subscribe. Screw that. No. My deposit entered 4,000. Wait, win real money. Classic solitaire. So this is actually... This is interesting. This is our key. This is why we do the research. Oh. This is why we do the research. Because... we're gonna have to do bank. We have to like get a wallet and like the digital wallets and stuff too, right? So I'm building this to do's before things get out of control, and probably order of things like order of scale. Order of scale. Right now it's still the grind. We're doing the grind, but now I want to say the grind, but just try work on the best offers and then work our way for things that are more passive. Because there's surveys too, so this is only this offers. Order of scale. So we just gotta do that. No, I want to say connect. I want to connect these dots here because we need. Look, in theory, we can do an online bank account because we need to set up a bank account. We need to set up a bank account. PayPal. At the moment, like it's pretty much going to be the main connector. So between the bank accounts at the moment, like if we have money on PayPal, we can put it in a bank account. Okay. So look at this, Swagbucks, PayPal, and bank account. So bank account, but this is where we gotta set those up. Set it up. Set it up. Now, I'm not gonna go over the details of setting all this up. When I get around to doing it, I'll just probably mark that off hours or just touch upon it very lightly and just kind of cut it in and out. If I had, I'm gonna make a note of that too. Cut in and out. So right now it's just words you see, but it'll turn hopefully into something bigger. But I think that makes sense. So we got to set it up. But because with the bank account, then we can go ahead and do, that opens up us up to more banking offers. And more banking offers plus investments. See, now we're starting to see these dots connect, huh? I realize this is not as visual, so also down the road, better visualization. That's just how it makes sense for me, because if it does get out of control, I want to bring some sanity back. But hey, that's kind of just scouting itself. But yeah, I can keep going. I'm gonna go over some of the ones that make the most sense too, we'll keep it at here. We'll keep it at this. I'd rather keep it pure. Or at least pure enough. That makes sense to me. Board Kings, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah, the solitaire cache, that was the big one. Because one, this is the this is what I call a trifecta. Offer one. And play and to earn rewards. This is this is a game competitor, like competition. And, okay, so there is like tournament elements and involved, which for me is outside of fun. Like competition is like fun described. You know, like I love competition. Like oh, this blind run is a competition. Okay, so this pretty much is awesome. I keep saying awesome, but it gets me pretty excited, and anything that I would hopefully assume that I can put money on and make money too, that is the upshot. Like worst case, I lose 30, like I make $30, I have a fun game, and I might really like that, and it might become something, another way to make money. That's where my headspace is at. We're starting from the bottom. Let's see if we can turn something into something greater and keep building. So this, yeah, I'm highlighting the ones that I really like out of the gate. And most of these you can see are the games that like I actually kind of want to play. So I'm going to highlight this as yellow and green. I like them a lot. Just out of the gate. And yeah, I got to change that color. But in time. We'll worry about finesse later on. Let's just truck through. That's cool. And now it's kind of got me thinking about this one too. Play card games, win prizes. I mean, if I could do both. Oh, okay, so this is all across all skills, so I can't do that. Wait a minute. So that means, do they have spades? Solitaire. Okay, so just solitaire is going to work though. Hey, that's not bad. Maybe I can start donating. Sorry, just a phone. All right, $15 minimum donation. So this one does cost something, but I mean, this is pretty much, you know, just an exchange. But this is for charity too. I want to learn more about the charity for me. I know it sounds like I don't know what I sound like, but this is gonna be, yeah, Swagbucks account, yeah. That's the point. Oh, but this is cool. For each, yeah, so 2 or 3 months. Or for 35 days to receive it. So you at least got to use it for 2 months, it looks like. So you're only getting like $10 out of it. You're effectively getting $10 in hopes that you don't lose $5. So this is actually pretty, well, I want to say if you're just trying to make money, because this is one, a charity. So one, I want to donate to charity. But two, if I can turn that money, you know, preferably, it's, I don't know. Like the whole name of the game is to turn this money into something else. So for me, I feel like I'm more compelled to want to do the 3 months, and I want to see if I can make it work. And I want to learn more about it. And we'll see where, I don't know where we end up here. Type charity. No, charity. 4,000. Oh yeah, I didn't time to do minutes. Solitaire cash. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I should look there. Expected. Oh, 3 games, right? That was the one. 3 games. Oh no, this one. This is the deposit. Solitaire cash. Oh, so this is different. I don't know why I thought that. So skills is another one. Well, I might find myself grinding some skills. Skills solitaire. Like, I don't mind depositing because that's cash, but install, make a deposit. It requires a deposit though, so I'm assuming it's still like $10, which is fine because I want to practice it. Let me know what you guys think too. Like some of these side things, like the game stuff, I found really interesting, and I don't mind streaming it if I can find a way to do it. Because 1, it's fun. 2, I don't know. You guys get to see part of the grind, but for me, I like to find ways to utilize my brain, and this makes sense to me. I'm not just blindly going through this. Like if I can make even just these alone, the games, like $200, you can have a PayPal and a bank account. Just having like the fun stuff, then this stuff just becomes it's just it's work that pays $600 an hour. But that's just my spin on it. We'll see where we're at though. Solitaire cash skills. So and again, it's going to go a little bit faster than the next ones. I was going to say we'll appear pending for 14 days. And again, deposit in a paid game. But again, that could take 5 minutes. But honestly, I'm just going to say 60 minutes. I might play more. Oops. I might pay more. Like it really... I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Like I like the game. It's a good hook. And I can get some money out of it. And this is the challenge that we're doing, so we're gonna follow through. Isn't this nuts? Still an hour. But I do think this matters. Like I think putting things in the context and seeing where the end goal is at. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Estimated an hour. Let's just keep going down. I know. Solitaire. Clash. That's just 3 games, so it's just immediate. Like 3 games, ASAP. All right. Oops. 3. Oh yeah. It's like immediate. It's like immediate. Oops. I don't know. 3 games. I'm just gonna say 60 minutes before I get it back. I'm probably gonna play that longer, only if I'm making money. That's the honest truth. And see where we can go from there, because it's gonna be interesting to see what we can do. Yeah. I think that's right. 60 minutes, $40 an hour. But you're still, I mean, it's estimated actual. We're going to update that equation too, because we're going to spend $10 or something like that. It's cool that they have 2, because I can at least compare as well. Sierra Club. Oh, believe it or not, George isn't at home. Where could 90 days? Okay, whew, that is. Well, not pens. 90 days. Jeez Louise. So this is one like you set and forget it. Like you just got to make sure to. I mean, it's like 5 minutes to donate. You know, you just got to connect your bank account. And if they take PayPal, then even better. But yeah, that one, we want to make a note of that too. Like it's a real note. Really, you need to use 2 months. Yeah, I think it's 2 months because you get 5,500, 40. No, you lose about 10. Okay, so essentially $15. Is 90 days. 90 days. So this one actually it takes a bit of a while. So this one actually is pretty low because we can't take advantage of it. Can't take advantage of this early. That sucks. But I still want to donate. I just, in theory, like I need for if this wants to appear, the $15 again that we're trying to get. That's gonna severely hinder where we're at, where we're going. But that's nice though. Family membership. Earn Bitcoin. I already like this. Earn Bitcoin is something that can grow. I like where that headspace is at. This is interesting. Because this is a credit card. And yeah, game's fun. Game's competitive. Credit card. No. With no impact to your credit score. What? Alright, so this one, for me, I can do. I think I have credit higher than that. Pretty sure. So, this one is interesting. You get paid. This one's a sign up. Requires credit. Hopefully not a credit check. I mean, it should be pre-approved, but this does affect my life a little bit because I'm going doing some transitions right now. So this one is very nifty. It sounds like because I would like to have Bitcoin cash back, and I might use that like for subsequent purchases. But it's like investing. Yeah, it's like it's investing because this is one where it's like if we get cash back, but it's Bitcoin, it's actually used for something that may appreciate. It's a little bit different than just cash. And I'm someone who believes in the crypto space. It's going to be one of the many things that it's kind of in my headspace and how we keep growing this hypothetical money. And yeah, so this is 3,500. And let's just keep going down. And we're going to make this a little bit easier to read for you guys. So we're going to do that. So now we can go left and right. And we can kind of see the whole thing still. So we're going to move the total all the way down here. Because as we go down, we're going to start seeing it more. Total. How many days? 32. And to do this, this is instant. So it's just instant. I mean, just sign up is probably like 10 minutes. 32 days. Ooh, $210 an hour. So yeah, I definitely should have mentioned total too. Like, this is still theoretical. We're not. This is not in our bank account. This is not anything. You know, this is just. And you know, once we cash it out, it's like no longer our money. You know, like it is, but it's spending. You know, and not working for us. So yeah, I just want to see if we could just build something from scratch. And I think we can do this, guys. Sesame, $5 medication. Whoa, neighbor. Hey, this is good. That's innovative. Neighbor, huh? That no, this is just cool. All right, like this is cool as a medium to like learn new things as well. Yeah, I did not know that. 3,500. I'll just sign up, get paid. That's if you own anything, like, look, if we get into investing and everything else, maybe we'll own like a property. That'd be cool if we got to that point and rent this out. Dude, we can keep going. All you gotta do is just follow these steps. I know this is it seems so convoluted, but I think it's nuts. First time renting out. Yeah, it's fine. Awardable pen. Yeah, that's gnarly. 32 days. Heck, I can get my mom on that. Hey, the way I'm thinking about this, I'm just like utilizing the sign up. I'm going to say this is probably like 2 hours or 3 hours if we want to hone in on it. So, like, and not just sign up blindly, like to kind of get a feel for it. That's interesting because this one we make money too. So we do make money. Make money, possibly passive. This is something I want to just, again, this is me personally. I would probably do this to make money, and some of you probably won't be able to do it. And again, that's probably not fair to say that because you guys might not own a space, or maybe you have a closet or something. Who knows? But we'll check out that site and we'll learn about it eventually. Just not right now. That's nifty. All right, so. Coinbase. Already have that. Spades Royale. Nice. So yeah, at this point, as we're getting lower, I'm looking at games that are that look like they'd just be fun. That's me right now. So, Spades Royale, and it's a rummy game. I love spades, so I am all about it. Requires a purchase and level. Oh, that's fine. I love spades, and I want spades to work for me. Yeah, I do. I do think I could beat you. 3,000. And hey, if it's competitive, I'm all about competitive. So, investing neighbor is, let's do I'll say innovative for now. I don't have a category for it. It's just innovative for neighbor. I like it. I know there's a way for it. It's like the Uber or whatever, but I don't want to use Uber or blank. I know there's a better term for it. 3,000. I don't care how long that's going to take. I'm going to say like 310 hours. May or may not, but this is a game I could play in the toilet. I could play in between TFT. You know, I'm only doing this research immediately because it's a lot of upfront shenanigans, but within 8 days, yeah, that's 7 days. 7 days. Cool. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's see. I was just thinking of recording that. It does require a purchase. Again, I don't mind a purchase if this game's fun and it outputs. I don't know what the purchase amount is. Yeah. I get to play some new games. This could be fun. Where's purchase? That's all. It's at level 50 in 8 days. I think I could do that. 8 days does not mean I should be spending that much time. So, but oh, the game looks fun. Dice streams. Yeah, this is like that other bunny game. So in other words, I got to have another cool addictive bunny game, but not bunnies. Dice streams, huh? All right, this is where it's at. I think we're hitting a sweet spot of like games we can play, and then we can worry about the bank stuff. I mean, the banks, it's a progress, but you know, someone's gonna play some games to make some money. I might be that guy. Someone's gonna do it. Nice streams. All right, let's click that. I don't know what that is, but yep, and are available. And again, this is going to be probably more of the math equation. Sometimes I want to, I mean, if it's as fun as the other game, the dice game, I'm not going to complain because I'm not going to spend money. Obviously, I can't purchase anything that doesn't exist, so that's just going to be more sweat equity that I'm going to use. So, game fun. We got, I don't know, I love games, guys. Games alone are going to be paying us. Who would have thought gaming could make us hundreds of dollars? All right. Time. Don't know. I'm going to say 10 hours. I'm just assuming 10 hours. I can get a general feel for after a day or so, or like after playing for like an hour, like how it levels up. 7 days. Yeah, $6 an hour. Again, nothing to sneeze at compared to making $0 an hour. No, nothing. Again, this is all about what makes sense. And obviously, we're not going to be getting hundreds of dollars out of the gate until we, do the work of gaming. Lord the board. I've never played backgammon, and I'm not gonna try. Nope. Nope. The Bitcoin one was the only one that sold me. Let's see. Coin raid. 14 days. That man doesn't look like it's enticed me. Gambling, can't do that. Gin Romeo, we talked about that one earlier. We have it up there. Look at that, we did 28. Now, again, the other one, we're not going to be do too much. We're just going to see if there's anything that's going to be different that pops out. And then we'll talk more about the interfaces. But overall, like, I do like how their interface here is pretty solid. Like, even if I have a half screen, there's 4. I mean, I can click and it opens up. You know, I'm not leaving the screen. I can quickly look. I'm kind of just analyzing in my own head and not talking out loud as much in this one because, you know, this is... you gotta focus here. Need cash today. Don't do those. Do not do those. I'll tell you that right now. Need cash today? No, no, no. This is what we're doing here. We gotta, you know, we gotta be smart. We gotta be crafty. Purchase cryptocurrency. Oh, not gonna touch that one. No, wait, never mind. $5. 5 for 22, huh? All right. $5, and you get 22. How long does it take? 5 for $22. All right. I like it. $5 in there. And you know what should be fun? I think every time I do one of these, I'm going to go into a different cryptocurrency. So, I don't know. I think that seems cool. If I deposit crypto, try new cryptos, try new ones. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, I get to do more research. You know, you guys will kind of hopefully see the fruits of due diligence. Yeah. So in case you guys don't know about me, I kind of do this not for a living, but a lot of deviations of this, working with spreadsheets. It's just, I think I can connect the dots now. So let's see, merge defensive ventures and earn. Seems interesting. Is it a brain game? No, not doing 100 levels. Too much of a grind. 20 for 10. If you notice here, I see $10 for 20. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's worth my time, but it's just we have a lot of other things that we can do, and you know, it's not becoming as big of a priority now that we're kind of getting settled in. This doesn't require. Don't know that. I'm not purchasing. I don't know what I'm transferring to. Let's see, Fiverr. No. Fiverr's another good way. If you have like any mental skills you want to use, you want to market, you can go ahead and do that. I'd rather not for me. I mean, I can. If I'm going to do Fiverr, I'm going to probably do like the Balls McGee of Fivers. Not worth just trying to be a standard person. Just gotta just do it. Do it. $10 to finish studio manager. All right, I am a sucker for simulation games. Admittedly. This one, I will probably circle back at some point, but not. No, I'm not gaga for what I'm paying. Like, as you know, this is $15. I don't have to say all this doesn't matter, but you know, if we're looking to grind for dollars per hour, let's just focus on the big things, and then we can circle back. We don't have to spend 20 years doing this. We can just, like I said, find the ones that we can kind of get a better idea of what we're getting out of. So, essentially, at this point, since there's less than 2,000, I'm looking at just something that is more fast, or just like is faster to complete, or just more fun if it's a game. Play House of Fun. I mean, I don't mind slots. It's just, you know, so many levels. It's just a grind. Grind. Like, I want interesting, like, more things. Yeah. Clockmaker puzzle game. This could be something. Unlock House 15. Yeah, just not really selling me. Play Forge of Empires. Not immediately, you know. It just doesn't seem like it interests me. Slots don't do that. Forge of Empires. I do like strategy games. Let's see what the within 20 days. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna include that. That one does interest me a little bit, but we'll see if I see it elsewhere, and it might just ring more depending on what I'm seeing. Not doing Farmville. Best Buy, no. Hiatus, huh? Optimize finances. Now let's start with us first. Fund account, at least $10, 10 for 15 again. Most of this, if you're just trying to start something, I'm not trying to get $5 extra after the effort putting in. You know, the other ones are a little bit worth it. Because I know it's technically $10 an hour, but with everything else, with what we're doing on just one site with surveys, like, you know, we don't want to spend tons of hours doing this. We want to just focus on the min-max. This is just like the strategy portion to help get us going. start trading cryptocurrency. Now, I do feel like I am a sucker for the cryptocurrency ones because in my head, I want to, with enough of these wins, if I get $200 and just playing games and grinding that out, even though it might take some time, we can do some cryptocurrency test, as we keep growing and figure out what we're doing with our strategies and spread. I know it sounds silly to not use pretty much our money in spending, like using a higher portion of it, but I do believe everything kind of starts from 0 to 1. This is the energy. This is what it takes. Besides, look at this. 1792. That's nuts. Have in there. I want to do OK coin. And then it's just like deposit, and trade crypto. And I want to do my research on crypto. I know I got to do a lot more research on that one, but not a lot. I've been keeping more up to speed with it. Type, this is just banking or investing. $1,500. I guess it's 30. Where's Gemini again? Is it up here? Whatever. I'll go back, Cleo. Feel better about your money. So there's a lot. I feel about. You guys don't know how I feel about that, but cut the cord. Play Brazilla. Relax and work. Hey, mental health. Being chill. 7 days of completion. Brazilla. This is pretty interesting. It's a mind game. I have other fish I want to fry, but this is selling that for the first time. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. And I think I'll download the app and I'll show you guys too how it all goes. But let's see. Let's see, 7 days and that. Don't know. I'm just gonna say 300. I have a better estimate once I'm in it, but yeah. Div 0. I don't know. I forgot this one. Gemini. It's gonna bother me. Nope. Gemini. Truebill. I've seen a commercial for them too, so they might be something. Want to negotiate? No headaches. Just savings. Link your bank account. Yeah, and earn it. Hey, so if I have a bank account, one we make. Look at that. See how it all. This is pretty cool. Oops. So, something that's nifty. Savings. Savings. I don't know. And I've seen commercials with them. So, if they are who they say they are, this might actually be pretty good because it doesn't require a purchase. I really just sign up. It's like 30 minutes. 32 days. So, I think that's it for now. If I'm going to do any more recording, it's just going to be, well, just a continuation of this, but probably more so of a summation of what I've seen. I think now, after an hour and a half, we're kind of getting like the thought process, or at least certain things that at least make sense to me. So, again, I'll probably keep the timer going if I just go through it, but I'm probably just going to expedite this time, or expedite things. But let me know. But yeah, I guess I will just kind of be right back. I have to. You can see the time beneath me, but yeah, you can tell. I accidentally reset it. I meant to pause it, not reset it. Just thought I should include that.